Hi, Ms. Williams. I'm going to show you how to get to that particular test that you were referencing in the voicemail you left me. So I'm going to go ahead and log into your account. The password is now welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Aware. You'll see at the very top it says Test Available. If you're finished with that test, you would go ahead and click on this. And this would allow me to basically select the test and give it to the appropriate periods. So I can select multiple periods, or I can go ahead and select just one. And at the very bottom here, I can go ahead and click on Print Answer Sheets, and that will allow me to basically have the answer sheets printed to a laser printer. It'll come out in a PDF format, and you can give them to the students and then scan them in. If you're needing to go back and edit the test, on the left-hand side, you'll notice it says Tests. Go ahead and select there. It'll say Active Administrations, 6th grade, History, and I'm looking for this Social Studies Grade 6, Unit 2, Celebrate Freedom Week. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. I'll have the 4 tabs that are listed here. Here's General, and right here in terms of test name, I can go ahead and change that test name if I needed to. In terms of expectation scores, I could set this at a higher rate if I needed to, but the default will always be 70, and my assumption is you'll leave it just the same. If there are any kind of instructions you're wanting to print on the test booklet for your students in terms of any kind of special hints or special instructions you want them to see before they take the test, that'll actually be printed on the cover page. The Curriculum tab allows you to add other courses or any other course subjects in order to create additional questions. Questions actually brings up the actual test here, so I can scroll down and you can see basically here's the layout of the test. You'll notice right here, this is an elementary booklet. If I scroll over and hover above the next one, there's secondary. When I select that, it'll actually change the font. It'll make it smaller and more appropriate in terms of the grade level that you're working with. But that's your call. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put back to elementary. The other ones that are allowable in the system are modified and then a simple booklet. It just basically gives you all of the answer keys or all of the answers in a linear fashion. Again, I'll go back to the elementary because that's where you had it originally. In terms of advanced, if you were going to go ahead and rescore it, we can see that this is grayed out. That's just in case you had a bad question or you needed to come in and just make some edits to the test and then rescore it. In terms of the online testing, this is interactive. You can set it to bubble sheet, but this will not apply to you because you're doing plain paper scanning, meaning that you're printing off your answer sheets off of a laser printer, giving them to students, administering the test, and then collecting the answer sheets from students. Clear all responses. I highly recommend that you don't do this because it will basically make your test, as you can see in red, it will make all of the actual answer documents invalid. So try to avoid this. Okay, hopefully this will answer all of your questions. And one last note, I notice here that this is already active. My assumption is that you're ready to go ahead and give it to your students. Once you have finished administering this test, you have all the answer sheets in, please remember to go ahead and archive. The archive more or less closes the window of accepting any other answer sheets for this particular test. Okay? If you have any further questions, please respond back to my email. Thanks and have a great day.